Alright, we got a strength card confirmation. I'm supposed to do another message here. This, masculine update, I guess. So, this King of Cups. Really, as soon as the sage burned our connection to the past, to anything that isn't for our highest good away, the next interaction I'll have, it is utterly resolved. Without conflict, without interaction, it's just done. Without causing any kind of healing whatsoever. It wasn't an emotional situation, it was just done. Which is honestly the best kind of break. When there's no hurt feelings, it's just done. But that got me thinking. Because after, I think it was after, was it after? It might have been right before I did that sage cleansing. The other King of Cups came into work. And I walked to the front of the store with him. And, I mean, he was really pretty again. But that was... What do you want me to say here? That was maybe one of the only times we've ever actually spoken. It was definitely the only time we've ever walked anywhere together at the same time. And I don't know, I don't feel anything about it. I don't feel any kind of way. Because he's still married. And I just don't want to do that. If he wasn't, it could be a conversation, but that's not where we are. And at this point, I think if the King of Swords wanted to come in, he knows that he would have to be the one to bridge that gap. He knows that in order to be considered, he would have to make it crystal clear what he wants, what he sees, how he feels, and there's no part of this that's about telling somebody what they want to hear. It's about your truth. How you feel. What you think. Honesty. Intention. Not placation. Truth. I think Spirit is lining us up for a lot of truth going forward and authenticity in the people that remain in our lives. They want me to be careful about where we go next in the conversation. So, what's next, Spirit? This part of the story was about, I see. What we said during that cleansing was that people from the past could still come back in, but that if they did, they would not come back the same. Nine of Wands energies can remain in our life, but they will not have the same role if they do. So, the King of Cups, for example, is still in my life, but as of today, he no longer carries the same role. The story is dissolved, or the lesson learned. I think that's closer. Instead of just the connection being dissolved, that would imply that it's unfinished. Whereas what we have now is a completed scenario where two people meet, separate, come back together, and choose not to go there. And soul connections come in many forms. I think it's natural for these things to eventually have a resolution, even if nothing actually happened. For them to come to an end. It's like an end that wasn't even a beginning, which is weird. But completion is what we're experiencing right now. That King of Cups, the other King of Cups, King of Swords, and King of Wands have decisions to make. I think those two have to decide how they come back in, because it won't be in the same energy. Will it be healthy masculine energy? Will it be completion? That's up to them. And that doesn't mean that they'll come back in permanently or temporarily or one and done or anything at all. It doesn't put any constraints on what that relationship can be. All we know is that it is not going to be karmic. It is not going to be cyclical. That is what we know. Ten of Cups in the world. Completion. Happiness. Empress. Ace of Pentacles. So we're not going to assume how people are going to choose their new roles in our lives. What we do know is that the people that were not meant for us, their stories are being completed. And the people that have yet to decide their role will happen quickly. And I'm hearing, don't say that, 33. Don't say what I was going to say. Don't be anxious or have anxiety about what happens next. Just choose the role you want to play. Don't play it, embody it. Because you are real. And it's who you are. Your best qualities are not an act. They exist within you. Be that person. Be the best you. Just do it.